Hi, I'm Jamie with The Savings Secret, where I help you be more intentional with your money. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Fidelity Bloom. This is an account that Fidelity launched last year that has a nice sign-up bonus if you're looking for a new holiday bonus. So right now, at the time of the recording this video, you can actually get $100 for depositing $50. So you can net $50 for opening up this amazing new Fidelity account. All right, before we get into exactly what the Fidelity Bloom account is, let me just talk about what Fidelity is doing here. Fidelity is launched a brand new, simplified, what they call a financial app. And I'll call it a banking solution. It is not a bank, but it's a banking solution. And so what this is Fidelity has a completely different app called Fidelity Bloom. And so if you want this app, you cannot, if you're an existing Fidelity customer, you actually have to download the app to open up this account. You cannot open this account directly on the Fidelity website. You have to download the Fidelity Bloom. But let's talk about why you might want to do it outside of just getting free money. So it's an award-winning app that helps you build spending and saving habits. So this is actually something where Fidelity is taking action on. And so they have two Fidelity accounts, one to help build with savings and track spending. You know, with the closure of Mint, this is going to be a very powerful tool. You have a debit card that has access to built-in rewards. So a reward debit card. Some of those had kind of gone away over the years, but Fidelity and a couple of other accounts are starting this with. This is rewarding you for using your debit card. And what are some of those features? So like I said, at the time of recording this video, you can get $100 now, but you need to deposit $50. I'm sure there'll be other ones when you watch this if it's after that time period. But who is Fidelity Blossom for? It's for aspiring savers. It's for people who are just overwhelmed with finance. The Fidelity Bloom app is very intuitive, very easy. One of the things I like is it helps you improve your money mindset while using, lessons, activities, even has some saving match goals. It rewards you for doing that. You can think differently about money. You can put your money in. So it's very interesting. And one of the things that I like about Fidelity, if you know anything about me, is I love to get money interest earning on this account. And so it uses the money market fund, SPAXX. And at the time of this recording of this video, it's actually at 5%. And so it's both accounts, your money is in there, and it's actually a great place. So what does it do? You can have some automation. It has some roundup features. You can have some cash back on shopping. You can set up reoccurring. You can set up direct deposit. So there's all of these different challenges, which I will show you when I pull up the app, which is pretty cool. And there's some rewards. Get a 10% annual savings match from Fidelity, up to $300 of deposited to your save account, which is awesome. You get 10% reward for every purchase with your Fidelity Bloom debit card. And then you can take advantage of cash back shopping from other different things. But Fidelity is really focusing on educating people. And this is what I can get behind because I am here to help you be intentional with your money. So if you're interested, only way you can get it if you're an existing Fidelity or not, you actually have to download the app. All right, so I'm sharing my phone here so you'll be able to see it. But once you log into the app, if you're an existing Fidelity customer, it's pretty easy. You put in your information. If you're not and you're new, again, a new process, but you get set up with that Fidelity information and then you'll log in. When you log in, this is what you're brought with. Very simplified process of what you need to do. It says, like OJ and toothpaste, not all combinations are great. Keeping your savings and your spending with save and spend accounts. So instead of using the term checking and savings accounts, they're talking about save and spend. It's really focusing on what the actions are. So for me, I just recently opened up this account. This is the first screen. You're going to see what I've able to transfer money in. So you can click this. And what I like about this is you can transfer money. You can split the transfer. You can link a bank account. You can do mobile check deposit, reoccurring transfers, and the roundup feature. So let's just look at a couple of these things. Like I said, going through it, the transfer feature. You can link a bank, super easy. The split transfer, which I think is so cool, is you can actually send how much do you want to go in your save and which one do you want in your spend. You can put whatever money total in there. Super cool feature. Um, you can set up reoccurring transfers, which is another way you link your bank account information. The roundup feature I think is super cool. And what you can even do is you can do it even with accounts outside of Fidelity. So if you link yours with Fidelity in your Fidelity accounts, you can connect other accounts. You can do dollars. Purchases are rounded up close, moving money up to $10 from your spend to save account and see how much will get transferred. So for example, don't sweat overdrafts. Roundup automatically pauses if your spending amount can't cover the roundup amount. Love that feature. You don't have to worry about that. So again, you can round it up to $1. You can round it up to $10. So there's just so many different features with the spend features that automatically set it up for you, which I think is fantastic. So getting back to that was the save, looking at the spend. So they have different buckets as well for spending. You can use this to consider using spend exclusive for discretionary purchases. It can help you be more mindful with spending outside of non-negotiable stuff like bills and utilities. Think of stuff as paperless envelope system, way more tree friendly, grocery shopping experiences. So you can fund your spending account and look at different things and the advantages of a debit card with built-in cash rewards. Super cool feature. Super cool feature that I think is amazing. So again, you can have the roundup feature, which are cents per swipe, the savings match, cash back, and what are some of these other bonus offers? So you can even look at some of these other rewards of how you can do it. You can even earn more, which they'll show you of how, don't miss out on, say, we'll match 10% of your first $300 in eligible savings. So you can make even more money than the $50 that you've made for setting it up. You can even turn your unused gift cards into cash. So if you have a gift card that you're sitting around with and you're like, I got this from somebody at work who had no idea about me and it's just wasted money, you can turn that money into cash and convert it in there. So very, very neat feature there. Then this is kind of what the piece that I think is really fascinating. And these are some of the challenges and the progress to help you learn with money. And so the to-do, it says, consider these 5 financial factors, bringing your finances into focus. So they have all of these different inflation hacks, money mindfulness, get started challenges, how to handle feeling off track. These is just a really good spot that's not social media, that's not going to distract you, to keep you focused on what are some of these things. So let's start a challenge. And some of these are very easy. There are lots of things to consider when you're thinking about where your money comes from and where it goes. Tackle the 5 biggest ones. So then they can talk about side gigs, all factors. You can put it in there. So again, just a lot of information to talk about these different factors. What's your money mantra? We can mindfulness question. Woohoo, you find yourself with a bit of unexpected. What do you decide to do with it? Wing it. I trust my gush. Lean on trusted friends. Worry about it. Something else. Consider every possible, then make a decision. So you can say, do people worry about it? The lean on trusted confident. Is this someone who consider every possible outcome? Just wing it. Sure, that sounds good. All right. Oh, surprise vet bill pops up. How are you feeling about this success? Determined. I'll come up with a solution. But for those of you who know, I don't have a pet, but for some people they might. How do you handle it? And then fill in the blank. Thinking about finances makes me feel excited, but I'm a weirdo, but maybe not for everybody. And then I have all that I need. You're calm, cool, and collected when it comes to your decision. Focused on intentional savings. Oh, they know me. They got my word in here. Intentional savings. Look at this. And you'll keep your plan, and whether you're ready comes your way. Finish challenge. Congratulations, you finished this challenge. And it's like, oh, you can make another one-time transfer, or you can try more challenges. So again, kind of simple and not overwhelming you. I think a lot of this is just an opportunity to play around with it. You can measure your track. Ooh, I've completed some things. They have some emotional tracking. Again, might seem a little over the top, but I think if you're unfamiliar with it, it's just a good way of getting good, sound advice as you help be intentional with your money. So this is a great place to look. We talked about that. Here are some of the other places where, if these are places where you normally spend money, how can you earn cash back? So they have different deals. Let's say, do they have anything with Amazon? Nope, they don't have anything with Amazon. Let's see. Oh, Chewy, they got 1.5% cash back. Oh, so you can go and shop there now, and it'll launch you to that. So again, there's a lot of these different pieces of information. So, and then the last one, just very simple. You can look at your personal information, linked, bank, debit, active, reoccurring transfers, all of this different roundup, security. Very simple user interface. You can look at your money. It's got a clean look. So there you have it. That is Fidelity Bloom. Again, in a great account that can help you be intentional with your money. Again, if you open up the account sooner rather than later, you get that extra $100 after you deposit $50. But again, if you're interested in Fidelity and some of these other accounts, feel free to check out some of my other videos. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.